All right, I'm going to show you 3 pieces by Loewe from this current fall collection. My daughter and I were able to go to a preview and we picked a couple of things up. So the first one is this blazer. I know what you're going to say, boring, but here's what's cool about it, the back. So it has a really awesome detail here. So the line of the back is brought up and it is bunched here on purpose. So it does have a nice arch here. It has pretty cool detail with the buckle. And this has been shortened a bit. It was quite long. This is a 36 for reference. I'm 5'4", 117, so you can get an idea what size you might need. The only issue is even after tailoring, it's tight under the arm. And I know many of us have this issue with designers. It's super frustrating, but I'm gonna have them take out more under the arm. They may have forgotten it the first round. All right, so the next piece is the pant that matches the jacket, right? So you saw the curve in the back had the same kind of buckles here and the same bunched look. That's exactly how this belt area looks. But it does have a side zip, so it's a faux front. And it's pretty seamless in the back, which is actually quite a nice change of pace. And I'm gonna show you, if I can get up here without falling because this is a moving chair. I'm gonna show you. All right, so showing you the length, even standing on my chair, you kind of can't quite see it. But I have had them altered to where they were supposed to be based on the Runway model, which is about 6 inches from my ankle. So sorry you can't see it, unfortunately. It's the nature of being in a small room, but yeah, so they are not quite down to the ankle. So I'm gonna show you my other piece, which is a jacket. And the other thing I did pick up from this collection was a green dress. So there's a video coming out on it on YouTube. I think I should have it done maybe early November at the latest. So you can see it there at YouTube/Unbox with Danny. I'll also post it, of course, on Instagram, and you can take a look at that one. That's probably my favorite piece from this entire collection. If I were to go repurchase this, I probably would not buy this jacket. That's the only thing that in hindsight, I'm like, but it's largely because of the fit, right? So I'll get that fixed. All right, so let me show you the other piece and then we'll move on. All right, this is the second piece. My child, she's 15, man, she made fun of me so badly for this one. So I'll step back a little bit and I'll show you so you can get an idea if you like it or not. This is a 34. I think there's a 32 out there still somewhere in Loewe land. So it's Burberry-esque meets a little bit of Dior in the late 90s, in my opinion. I don't know, we'll see what you think. But let me show you some of the details first. So, you know, obviously larger collar. The arm does look a little Burberry-esque. It can definitely go tighter here. So this was quite a long, it was like to here on my sleeve. And because I still want to be able to type, right? When I move my hands, I didn't want it that long. So did I ruin the intentional look? Maybe, but for me, it makes it more wearable. Here's what the back looks like. So you see how it has this extra flap here. So let me get up on my little trusty turn chair here and I'll show you what I think makes this piece look a little special. And then one word of caution. All right, so you can see now it's in its entirety. So the belt I have right now just hanging, right? So we tie it back here or tie it here, do this with it. This is what makes it unique. First, it does have pockets. So if you're wondering, yes, it's really frustrating that men's wear consistently does and women's does not. I think, you know, we don't always want to carry a handbag. We want to put things in our pockets too. So that's a nice unexpected component. It's the flare here. So is this exaggerated? Yes. I did see a woman there. I want to say she was around 5 foot, 5'2". And it definitely looked, I mean, I was concerned it looked that way on me as well. It definitely looked overwhelming. So I took a lot of photos of myself in the jacket to make sure it didn't look as big on me as it seemed like it was kind of swallowing her a bit. I'm not so sure you could shorten this, so you kind of have to take it or leave it. But this is what it looks like. This is the silhouette of it. And this is where it does not look like Burberry. So let me try to turn in my trusty turn chair and see if I can show you the back. There's what it looks like from behind. And I think it's a pretty cool silhouette, but I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Certainly not my 15-year-olds, but here we go. So let me know what you think. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Somewhere in between, what would you do? I know that it can, so here's my caution, right? Is when I first looked, I was like, oh my God, it looks like I have a diaper on. If this thing was any longer, it would cover the butt like that. And that's not gonna work. That's why I think I should be at least 4 inches taller for this jacket. This is probably, in my opinion, the minimum height that can wear it without a lot more alteration. So my 2 cents, love to know what you think. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Thanks for watching Unbox with Danny. I am Danny. Bye for now.